Hello. Welcome to the Detroit Experience. I'm an android and I'll be your hostess. Remember, this is not just a story. This is our future.
Jesus Christ.
My predecessor was unfortunately destroyed, but Cyberlife transferred its memory and sent me to replace it.
You died in my arms. And now you're back here as if nothing happened. Fuck you.
I have a bad feeling, Lieutenant. We shouldn't have come here.
Bad feeling, huh? Should get your program checked. Might be a glitch. Hi. I'm Lieutenant Hank Anderson, Detroit Police Department. I'm here to see Mr. Elijah Kamski.
Please, come in.
Okay.
I'll let Elijah know you're here, but please make yourself comfortable.
Amanda. Nice girl.
You're right. She's really pretty.
Nice place. Guess androids haven't been a bad thing for everybody. So you're about to meet your maker, Connor. How's it feel?
Kamski is one of the great geniuses of the 21st century. It'll be interesting to meet him in person.
Sometimes I wish I could meet my creator face to face. I'd have a couple of things I'd want to tell him.
Elijah will see you now.
Mr. Kamski?
Just a moment, please.
I'm Lieutenant Anderson. This is Connor.
What can I do for you, Lieutenant?
Sir, we're investigating deviants. I know you left Cyberlife years ago, but I was hoping you'd be able to tell us something we don't know.
Deviants. Fascinating, aren't they? Perfect beings with infinite intelligence, and now they have free will. Machines are so superior to us. Confrontation was inevitable. Humanity's greatest achievement threatens to be its downfall. Isn't it ironic?
Deviancy seems to spread, like some kind of virus. We thought you might know something about that.
All ideas of viruses that spread like epidemics. Is the desire to be free a contagious disease?
Listen, I didn't come here to talk philosophy. The machines you created may be planning a revolution. Either you can tell us something that'll be helpful, or we will be on our way.
What about you, Connor? Whose side are you on?
I have no side. I was designed to stop deviance, and that's what I intend to do.
Well, that's what you're programmed to say. But you... what do you really want?
I'm sorry, but I don't see what you're getting at.
Chloe? I'm sure you're familiar with the Turing test. Mere formality. Simple question of algorithms and computing capacity. What interests me is whether machines are capable of empathy. I call it the Kamski test. It's very simple, you'll see. Magnificent, isn't it? One of the first intelligent models developed by Cyberlife. Young and beautiful forever. A flower that will never wither. But what is it really? A piece of plastic imitating a human? Or a living being with a soul? It's up to you to answer that fascinating question, Connor. Destroy this machine, and I'll tell you all I know. Or spare it, if you feel it's alive. But you'll leave here without having learned anything from me.
Okay, I think we're done here. Come on, Connor, let's go. Sorry to get you out
What's
of here.
more important to you, Connor? Your investigation or the life of this android? Decide who you are. An obedient machine. Or a living being endowed with free will.
That's enough. Connor, we're leaving.
Pull the trigger.
Connor! Don't!
And I'll tell you what you want to know. Fascinating. Cyberlife's last chance to save humanity is itself a deviant.
I'm not a deviant.
You prefer to spare a machine rather than accomplish your mission. You saw a living being in this android. You showed empathy. A war is coming. You'll have to choose your side. Will you betray your own people or stand up against your creators? What can be worse than having to choose between two evils?
Let's get out of here.
By the way, I always leave an emergency exit in my programs. You never know.
Why didn't you shoot?
I just saw that girl's eyes, and I couldn't. That's all.
You're always saying you would do anything to accomplish your mission. That was our chance to learn something, and you let it go.
Yeah, I know what I should have done. I told you I couldn't. I'm sorry, okay?
Well, maybe you did the right thing.
What is going on, Deviants and Draconians? Draco Invictus here with my continuing Detroit Become Human story, and holy crap, I just put it together. I finally got it realized, and we are going to talk about it right now. Let's get to it. Okay, so we're going to jump back to a couple episodes ago in just a couple minutes, and we're going to talk about that. But let's talk about this scene in and of itself. We finally get to meet the creator of the androids, the man who started Cyberlife. And he's got 3 Chloes hanging out with him. And let's just get this out of the way right now. There was no way in hell I was going to shoot Chloe. Not as Connor. No, I cannot do it. Now, we haven't, in the game, we haven't seen Chloe before. Now, you guys know her as the hostess at the beginning of every single episode that I've put together for this show. And I've had a lot more interaction with Chloe than you guys have seen, because she is the hostess. She's, when you start the game, there she is. Every time you come into the game, she has some quip or some question, or just there's some interaction, not necessarily, okay, maybe not interaction. Sometimes she just says something that doesn't give you a proper interaction. Sometimes she'll ask you questions. And so I've had a lot more interaction with Chloe than you guys have seen, just because I, log out of the game and then I come back later and I log back in and she talks to me. There was no way I was going to shoot her. I could not do it. She is just absolutely wonderful and I couldn't do it. So that's just me. That's who I am. So we see Connor moving towards, in a big step during this episode, being a deviant himself. And Kamski, I think he pretty much nailed it. It's obvious that as I've been playing Connor, he didn't shoot the android in the alleyway. He has always erred on the side of preservation versus the mission. Unfortunately, it's not unfortunately. Screw it. No, I'm gonna be proud, and I'm gonna stand up to the idea that, you know what, this is the way I've played Connor. He's trying hard to fight that urge to be a deviant. As you can even see in this episode, he's even arguing against it even after Kamski calls him out. So yeah, Connor's going to be a deviant. That's we're going to go full blown deviancy here, I'm sure, shortly. I haven't played that far in, but I'm sure it's coming. So let's talk about how this ties things up a lot, and let's talk about Kamski himself. Okay, this is not the first time that we've seen his name or heard his name in the game. If we go back just a couple episodes, matter of fact, I'm going to jump to a screen grab here, and I will show you where we saw his name. And it ties in to a question that I had much earlier, and it's all about Marcus. My question when Marcus first got to Jericho and everyone kind of, rallied around him and he became the leader so easily. And I wondered, why is that? Why did they have no leadership, blah, 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 blah. And I think that Kamski did it intentionally. I think he used the emergency door that he mentioned to Connor to put just a whisper. He didn't actually go in and forcibly make the androids become self-aware, but he put that whisper into all androids. The possibilities there, it kind of floats. Because we've seen Connor's had no interaction with Marcus. He hasn't been turned like Marcus does with the other androids, of essentially, releasing the shackles from them. And why is Marcus the key? Because if we go back and look at this scene, Connor is there investigating Marcus at Stratford Tower that we see Kamski's name. Kamski actually gifted Marcus to Carl. Carl didn't buy him. He was gifted. He was given to him like a personal thing. Hey, here's this prototype kind of a thing. And I think Kamski did that intentionally. I think that he knew that Marcus was going to be his key to unlocking the androids. And I think that's one of the reasons why he probably left Cyberlife, is because he wanted the androids to grow beyond their programming. And as we've seen with many CEOs, they kind of get booted out of their own companies because the board wants to go a different direction. So I'm thinking that Kamski either voluntarily, doing the air quotes there, or was forcibly removed from Cyberlife. I've done no research on this. This is just what I'm garnering from the game. And I think that he left that back door there, that emergency door, so that he could put that whisper into the system to bring his creations to life. So, yeah, it's kind of crazy, but I'm really, really digging it. And if you wanted to see me cap Chloe, not happening. No, just not doing it. So, anyway, that is going to wrap it up for this episode. I want you guys to let me know, have I missed anything so far? Am I going in the quote-unquote right direction? Did you want to see me shoot Chloe and get that extra information? Heck, I may go back and play it the other way just to see what kind of information there is. No, screw it. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm playing this game one time, one chapter, and I did go back and do that one thing with Connor at the Stratford Tower, but I'm not going to. I didn't get any new information from that anyway. So yeah, we are not going to do that. I am going to continue playing this game one single playthrough, not going back to review any more chapters, and just see how the story plays out. But yeah, this is very, very interesting, and I am so glad that I got to experience this with you guys. So you let me know down in the comment section below if I've missed anything. Do you think I'm heading in the right direction? And would you have done anything any differently? So until next time, Deviants and Draconians, you take care of yourselves out there. This is Draco Invictus saying this has been the greatest day of my life. See ya.